If I'm not mistaken, that's a vintage Master Splinter.
Hey guys, it's been too long, but I'm back again with another garage sale video game and toy hunt video. Be sure to hit that like button and leave me a comment in the comments section letting me know what you think of my pickups this week.
Okay guys, I just made a really nice score here. Went to a garage sale, asked the woman about video games since I didn't see any sitting out, and she told me she had an original Atari 2600 and an original Nintendo. So I asked her if I could take a look at it and that I'd be happy to make an offer. She went in the house and came out, and as you can see here, it's not an original Atari 2600. This is an Atari Flashback. I'm not sure which one this is, but I don't have any of them, so that's really good. So there's that. I got a controller with it here. I'll put these aside for now. The Nintendo is obviously an original Nintendo. It's not the classic edition or anything. So I got a zapper. I got the original system here. Inside there's Super Mario Brothers, so that's always nice. And there's actually two controllers. The proper power source, the RF switch. And then I got some decent games here. Super Mario Brothers 2, Donkey Kong Classics, Super Sprint, which I don't have, Rad Racer, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Zelda. So I thought that that was a really nice score. And then her son came out and actually had some video game stuff. A lot of it was PS3 and PS4 stuff that I wasn't interested in, and he wanted too much money for it anyways. But I took a look at his DS stuff. He had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. I believe I got the two games here for $5 total, so $2.50 each. And I had to go back and forth a little bit when it comes to the Nintendo and Atari stuff. She started pretty high, I think somewhere around 80 bucks or something like that. Anyways, I got her down to $45 for the original Nintendo stuff, and she threw in the Atari Flashback for $5. So I think that that was a really great price and a really good score overall.
Okay, so I just made another couple of interesting purchases. So hit up another garage sale. They actually had some video games sitting out this time, which was nice. For starters, for the original PlayStation, I got NBA Live 99. Not the biggest sports video game fan, but I've got a pretty small original PlayStation collection, so I'm always looking to add to it, and this one is complete with instructions. And I also found this original Game Boy. It was just sitting on the table, and it's getting later in the day, so I'm surprised nobody snapped this up. It looks like it's in pretty rough condition. It's missing the glass that would cover the screen here, so that's gone. And then on the back side of it, the battery cover's missing, and there's this awful looking piece of duct tape to keep the batteries in place. But it did come with Tetris, which you could see here. And let me just fire it up quickly. It is in perfect working condition. I had a look. There's no dead pixels or anything like that. Just going to turn the volume off here because I don't know what the rules are on YouTube as far as video game music's concerned. But as you can see, there's Tetris. It works just fine. I ended up paying $8 for all this stuff. So the way I break that down, I mean, really the games were $2 each, and I'm going to say that this Game Boy would have been $4. I've already gone on eBay, had a quick look, and you can get repro battery covers. You can get replacement sort of glass shields for the screen. They're all just a couple of dollars each, and I even found some sellers that are in Canada. So I don't have to order these from China, even though that is another option. Since I'm in no hurry to get them, I don't mind waiting a little bit. But I'm probably going to fix this one up, and I might sell it, since I do already have, I can't remember if I have one or two original Game Boys already. So anyways, I thought this was a fantastic purchase here. And yeah, let's carry on and see what else I can find. All right, guys. Well, I just missed out on an original Game Boy Advanced and a couple of boxed games, which is a bit of a shame. If I'd gotten to the garage sale about 5 minutes earlier, they probably would have been mine. Anyways, can't win them all. Once the guy left, though, I did ask if I asked the guy who was holding the garage sale if he had some other games in the house that he hadn't brought out, and he said he had a PS2 and a bunch of games for it. So I've got plenty of PS2 systems, both the Fat and Slim Edition, so I had no interest in that. Although in retrospect, if it was the silver one, I don't have one of those for the Slim. So I probably should have asked, but I didn't. Anyways, I did take my pick of his games. These were $2 each. First one is Crash Mind Over Mutant, which I hadn't even heard of. So this is a nice one to add to the collection. All of these are box complete, by the way. Next one is Star Wars Battlefront 2. If I'm not mistaken, this game has decent resale value, but it's nothing I'm looking to sell because I don't have this one in my collection already. So glad to have this one. And it's the regular version and not the greatest hits version, which is nice. Next, we got the greatest hits version of the Sonic Mega Collection. I don't have any of these either, so this is another good one for the collection. There's been a number of these editions now. Here's a look at the, 7 games that this one has on the back. There's been a number of different versions of this game or collection of games. I'm not sure if this is one of the more desirable ones or not, but again, it's for the PS2, so it's older now. So I don't think there's big resale value in that one. And the last one I got is the Namco Museum 50th Anniversary Greatest Hits. I didn't take a close look at the games that were on it, but I see that they've Rolling Thunder, which is a great game, and some other classics like Pole Position, Dig Dug. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a little bit tired of, Galaga at this point, and Pac-Man, but they're on there too. But anyways, I know my wife's a big fan of Galaga, so maybe she can get some fun out of that. But it says here on the back that there's 14 arcade hits. There's Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaxian, Dig Dug, Rally X, Pole Position 2, Xevious, Dragon Spirit, Bosconian, Rolling Thunder, Mappy, and Spy Kid. So anyways, for $2 each, I thought that those were really nice finds. Again, if I'd gotten to the garage sale a few minutes earlier, I might have had the Game Boy Advance. But that's how it goes sometimes in the garage sailing game. Anyways, carry on and we'll see what else I can find. Okay guys, so I just made a really awesome pickup here. Asked a couple about video games, and they told me that they had a Sega system and it had a bunch of games programmed onto it. So I was assuming they were talking about the At-Games Genesis emulator, the one that came out a couple of years ago. I think they've had a few of them with the composite AV connection. Anyways, I asked them if I could have a look at it. It ended up being the Sega Genesis HD Flashback. So here it is right here, if I can get it in my shot. They said it was unused, and I had a look. It was strange because the factory tape had been cut, but there was another piece of tape over it. And I'm assuming, if I'm taking them at their word, that it's maybe a quality control thing at the factory. So anyways, I asked them what they wanted for it. They had said, I think they said it was originally $300, which is not true. These go for $100 at Walmart and, EB Games or GameStop or anywhere like that, at least in Canada. But they said they would take $80 for it. And I know that's cheaper than retail, but I really wanted to do better than that. So we went back and forth on it, and they settled on $50. So this is something that I've actually wanted for quite a while. I just didn't want to spend the $100 retail price for it. So I think for $50, this was a great purchase. I actually cut open the tape and opened it up a few minutes ago, and everything is brand new inside. It doesn't look like that the couple opened it up and they used it at all. So again, I'm guessing that was a QC thing at the factory. So anyways, really great purchase, really glad to have it, and let's see what else I can find.
Okay guys, well I just made another video game and toy related purchase here that I thought I'd show you real quick. Now I took everything out of the bag just because I thought it'd be easier to manage on camera. But for starters, I got these Super Mario Kart Wii controllers. There's the Luigi one. And I got the Mario one here. They were $1 each. I didn't have either of them. And then I got some cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff here. That car there was $1. Over here, this little helicopter was also $1. Now, both of them come with figures. And then over here, we've got another vehicle and figure for $1. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Vintage Master Splinter. I'll have to look that one up. I didn't have a look at the date stamps on these. The main reason I bought the turtle stuff is I'm working on an 80s themed section of my games room in the basement, and I thought that they would go great. And then of course the Mario and Luigi wheels, I just didn't have them and I thought that'd be cool to add to my collection. Anyways, that's it for these pickups, and I'm gonna carry on and see what else I can find.
Okay guys, I just made a couple of other fun purchases here. I got some video game related ones and non-video game related ones. I'm going to start off with the non-video game related ones, just to mix it up here. So for starters, I got this. It says the Black Series. This is a retractable tennis table set. I guess the long and the short of it is that you can convert any table in your house into a little ping pong table. Now what I find shocking, if I can get it in my shot here, is the original retail price on that is $40 Canadian. So I think that's pretty outrageous. I was going to say I don't know anybody that would pay 40 bucks for something like this, but obviously somebody did. Anyways, I paid $2 for this. I think it might be a fun thing to mess around with my friends. Not sure how the wife's going to feel about me converting our dining room table into a ping pong table, but I guess I'll find out about that in a couple of hours. My next purchase is this Coleman Cooler. Now I've got plenty of Coleman Coolers for practical or functional needs, but I thought this one was kind of interesting because it's actually a Bubblicious cooler, which I think most people know is a brand of bubblegum marketed for kids. I used to chew Bubblicious bubblegum when I was a kid. Unfortunately, it's a little too sweet for me now, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm either going to keep it because I do think it's cool, or there's a chance, if there's a decent demand for this, a resale value for this, if I look on eBay or something, then maybe I would sell it. But I did think this was a fun find, actually. So I don't know, for $2, I thought this was good. Next, we'll get into the games. We'll start with a PS3 title here. These were $2 each. Watch Dogs for the PS3. This is complete. The disc is in perfect condition. I don't have that game as far as I remember. Next, and this is a funny one. I'm going to show this one first because I just bought this game today for the PS2 and I'd never heard of it. Crash Mind Over Mutants for the Wii. So I thought I'd add that to my Wii collection. Why not? Also for the Wii, I got Ocean Commander. And on the back, it actually looked like a fun little shoot 'em up. Had a quick, I just Googled it quickly, and from the looks of it, it's not a very good game or not a very well-designed or fun game. So unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm not going to start looking this stuff up when I'm at the garage sales, because that's a great way to lose a deal. Anyways, and then the last one, again, all these were $2. This is Wii Sports Resort. I don't know if they had a previous garage sale where it was $5, or maybe they paid $5 for it, but this is a great game to bundle with extra Wii systems if I happen to come across any at other garage sales. So that is it for my pickups at that garage sale. All right, guys, well, that's it for my garage sale pickups this week. Thank you very much for checking out the video. I also wanted to give a big thank you to all my subscribers, both old and new. I've had some recent growth on my YouTube channel, which I think is absolutely awesome, and I really couldn't do what I'm doing without all your support. I find all the likes, all the comments, and all the new subscribers really motivating and really inspiring to keep doing what I'm doing on YouTube. I also want to give a big shout out to Con, the video game hunter. He's got an awesome YouTube channel where he does a lot of garage sale video game pickups. He also does a lot of pickups on Kijiji, which is like Craigslist in the United States, and on Let Go. So anyway, be sure to check out his channel, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Take care.